a special welcome to anybody that's looking at this for the first time, and the guests. Like we say, this is particularly for yourselves. Mr. Patel, welcome tonight. We got Tim Dillon, welcome Tim. Foresto Mina, welcome. Scotty Cale Leesburg. Good evening, Scotty. We've got 17 in at the minute. We've at 1 minute past 7, so I suppose a few minutes. So when Peter decides to press the button for the recording, we'll see who else we get in so far. Some good news for anyone that wasn't on Marty's live earlier on. Obviously, the current situation is looking much improved for Ash and his family. Ash is back from hospital, a few little COVID-related problems, but he's back home, and I'm sure that he'd be like a caged lion, ready to be released to get cracking and full steam ahead. And good to see that his family's back, getting back to some normality. Nobody likes to see children unwell, and I believe his family are doing very, very well. Atul Joseph, welcome.
Hello, everyone.
Hello, I hope I pronounced that right. Is it Atul? Atul? Sure, I'll get corrected on that if I've got that pronunciation wrong. Let's see who else we've got on. Vijay Chandran. Welcome, Vijay. Joanna Lingner. Good evening. List again. Rosemary, I think that was Rosemary shouting out earlier, wasn't it? Good evening, Rosemary. Nice to see you again.
Thank you.
You're welcome. And our friend Victor. Victor, also, as you well know, is one of the UK and Ireland leadership team. Welcome, Victor. Foresto Mina, who I think I've already welcomed in. We're up to 21. We've got quite a lot of webinars going on today. It's like Webinar Wednesday. They're all over the place. Bridget, welcome, Bridget. Bridget Nakamzi, USA.
Thank you very much.
Nice to see you.
Nice, thanks. Nice to see you as well.
We have 23 in at the moment. So 4 minutes past 7.
Give it another few more minutes, Neil, and they come in late, so we'll just give it another 3 or 4 minutes, and then
yeah.
Okay.
Okay, let's just see. Let's have a quick look again. Like I said, we'll get going in a few minutes, 3 or 4 minutes. Tonight's presentation will be the usual slideshow presentation. It will in fact be a recording tonight because of a few technical problems that Red's got at his end with the internet connection. If it was anything like here about 40 minutes ago, we've had absolutely a horrendous thunderstorm, which did throw me off the internet for about 3 minutes. And it must have put a month's down of water. Edwin Lewis, welcome, Edwin.
Yes. Hi. As long as it's all lashes, that's
Harry Bretschneifer. Welcome, Harry, all the way from Ontario, Canada. So it must be probably, well, certainly before lunch for you, Harry, maybe 11 a.m. where you are. But welcome. Thanks for joining us.
Actually, it's 2:06 p.m.
2:06.
Yes.
That's a little bit better for you then, isn't it?
Yep. Thanks.
Yeah, it's probably 11 on the west coast there, isn't it? British Columbia, Vancouver Island.
3 hours earlier, so yeah, so it'll be 11 o'clock.
Be about 11 for them, yeah. Let's just see what else we've got. The two Roberts, Robert Vitesse and Robert Oakes, welcome. Nice to see you, Paddy. Paddy's on here from the UK and
Hi
our
guys.
leadership team. Hi, Paddy. Thomas. Welcome, Thomas. So yeah, we got up to 30 at the minute, which is
Still a few.
sorry, Peter.
Still a few coming in. So
Andy and Andy Borthwick. Welcome, guys. Up to 31. There is a lot going on today, so that's good going so far. Quick recap again for those of you just joined. Usual slideshow presentation by Redfern tonight. It will be a recording, just to let you know, due to some technical issues with internet connections. The usual afterwards, we invite any guests, particularly who may have a question. If they don't fancy coming on and asking it live, they can always put their question in a chat. We'll do our very best to answer. Obviously, if you're a founder and you've got questions, we usually say try and keep that to the Monday night, which is specific for founders' questions. This webinar is particularly for guests and people looking at this for the first time. Gemma Mason, good evening. Gerald Agbonye, I hope I've pronounced that right, Gerald.
Absolutely.
Great. Thank you, Gerald. Up to 32 now. I think I've more or less welcomed everybody in.
okay. Shall we,
Okay, Peter.
kick it off?
Yeah, but we're on nearly almost 10
that.
past.
Yeah. There'll obviously be more coming in as we go on.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll leave it to you and I'll press the button.
Okay, welcome everybody. As I've just said, just a quick recap again. We've got the usual slideshow presentation tonight, which is pretty comprehensive. It's done by Redfern. It is a recording tonight. Red's got a few internet connection problems at his end, so we're going to run it. It's should last for about 20-25 minutes, maybe 30 maximum. Then we're going into the Q&A afterwards, specifically for guests. So a special welcome for guests and people on here for the first time. So yeah, over to you, Peter.
Okay, let's kick it off. So, I'm going to pass it over to Red now and we'll get kicked off. Go, Red.
Thanks very much, Pete. Welcome, everyone. If you want a recording of this webinar presentation I'll do now, towards the end of the presentation, Peter will put in the chat area an email. If you just email that email and ask for a copy, we'll send it out to you. Okay, so Even if you don't understand it all this time, you can get the recording and go back over it again. I'm actually going to turn my video off whilst I do the presentation because I'm on my narrow boat at the moment and it just helps with my bandwidth. Okay. So welcome everyone. If you are new here, this is exactly what this presentation is for the guests. This is a presentation for ONPASSIVE and the founder's opportunity within ONPASSIVE itself. So that's what we are here to do, is to present the founder's opportunity to you. So before I get started, I always like to start to hopefully alleviate some of your fears and woes about this opportunity, to make you relax and so you can listen intently to what I have to say. Some of the questions I get asked are, you know, is ONPASSIVE legal? It is a 100% legal company. It was first registered all the way back in November of 2018. And it was registered in the United States in Orlando, Florida as an SSL company. And subsequently, it's also been registered as a limited company in Hyderabad, India of January of this year. This gives us the legal right to operate anywhere on the globe on the internet. We are in around about 220 different countries right now. This is exactly the same license as the likes of Microsoft, Google, Apple, all use this license to operate online, and we have got exactly the same license. So we are completely legal above board. The other thing as well, as a side note, the onpassive.com domain name was also registered in 2018 for 10 years. We are a serious business, guys. The next question a lot of people ask is, can anybody join this? The answer to that is, yeah, I'm a chef by trade. I have no IT background or internet background whatsoever. I'm a chef by trade. So this opportunity for the founder's position is open to anybody and everybody. There is no qualifications. There is nothing at all. All you have to do is to decide that you want to join us. And that's it. You will join us on this journey. So it is up to a grabs for anyone. And the last question most people ask me is, how exactly is ONPASSIVE going to make its money and how is that going to benefit me? Well, this opportunity that we are sharing with you today is for the founder's position, to join us before we launch to the world, to be a partner of ONPASSIVE. When we launch to the world, we are going to be a customer-based business. By selling our online digital products and services to people that are buying it, the customers, this is how you will make your residual income with ONPASSIVE. Not only the company will be making its money that way, but we as founders will be getting a slice of that cake as well. So by customers buying the products and services, this is how it benefits the company and also us as founders. Fantastic. Now I've got all that out the way. Welcome to our guests, and let's get started with this presentation. So what is exactly are we going to learn in this webinar? We're going to have a look at the person, what ONPASSIVE is, the person who's in charge of it, what the ONPASSIVE products and services are, and why we actually need these products and services online right now. We're going to have a look at the current opportunity that's available, the ones you normally see kicking around, and why we are so different. And especially for this presentation, what are the benefits of this founder's opportunity? So what exactly is ONPASSIVE? Well, for a start, we're a very, very real business. We have now two physical offices, one in Orlando, Florida. This is where our CEO and a selection of staff are all hanging out. That is in, like I said, Florida in the United States. But our main hub is in a place called Hyderabad, India. This is a building that's we leased in December of last year for 10 years, and it houses around about 500 staff. And the staff that are there are all the staff that you need to have an online presence. So we have developers, technicians, support staff, and all the people in between it. We are an internet business, so we are an informational technology business that has artificial intelligence at its source. We are a brick and mortar asset business, as you can see, two physical offices there. And if you really want to check that out, you can actually go on to Google Earth, put ONPASSIVE Hyderabad in, and you can zoom in and have a look at it as well. It's there for everybody to see. We are a complete online business solution. Here's a few pictures then of our offices. On the right-hand side, there is our office. It's 6 stories of loveliness, and each story, each floor in there is specifically been designed to house each individual staff that we need to have our online presence. As you can see, it's been completely refurbed to a very, very high standard. And a quick map there on the left-hand side of Hyderabad. Hyderabad is the high-tech city in India. It's a Silicon Valley. There's a lot of other big names that got presence in India. It's where all the good brains and technicians and developers come from. So it made sense for us as well to have a presence there. The likes of Google, Apple, Microsoft, to name a few, all have presences in Hyderabad, India. So our CEO and founder wanted to have a presence there as well. So who exactly is our CEO and founder? He's a guy called Ash Mufarah. He's a family man. He's got 2 kids and he's married. He's got over 20 years of online business experience under his belt. He's been extremely successful online, not only working for himself, making himself a multimillionaire in his own right, but also working alongside other companies. He is a master at driving traffic and building websites. He has worked for many, many companies and made many of these companies extremely rich. He's very good at recruiting and driving traffic, but the one thing that was always eluding him was he can do it, but bringing somebody else with him to do exactly what he's doing. He tried numerous times to be able to get people to replicate what he was doing. He couldn't do it, and he thought, you know something, there must be a fairer way of people to be able to make a residual income online. So he had a chat with his family, close friends, and said, listen, this is something I want to do. I want to be able to give everyone a fair shot of making online wealth. But before I do that, I've got to go back to college, specifically to learn about technology and e-commerce. And he also attended Harvard for a short period of time, specifically to learn about online business creation. He went around looking for a company that would facilitate his needs for this new business venture, couldn't find one. So he decided, with the backing of his family, to build one himself. And back in July of 2018 was when ONPASSIVE was first launched. So before we get into the products and services of ONPASSIVE, I want to just go through a few things of what ONPASSIVE is actually going to do for you. The number one thing that people ask me all the time is, can I build wealth with ONPASSIVE? And the answer to that is yes, you can. It does not matter when you join ONPASSIVE, the opportunity is there for anybody and everybody. Okay, because of the way that it is structured, it is entirely up to you of what level you want to have. Nobody's going to tell you what to do, but the opportunity is there and available to absolutely everyone. So ONPASSIVE is going to do some revolutionary things for you. There is no recruiting or converting of leads. Everybody hates recruiting, don't they? You know, how many times have we all been to our family, our close friends, and said, listen, I've got something I want to show you. You know, you get the raised eyebrows, you get the person looking at you going, oh, not another one of those online things. Everybody hates it. But with ONPASSIVE, there is no recruiting or converting of leads because we are physically paying the company to do it all for us. With ONPASSIVE, you will only ever go out of pocket twice. That is once to become a founder. At the moment, that is $97 US. And the next time you'll go out of pocket is to activate your account once we launch to the world. And at the moment, this is going to be around about $250 US. Once those 2 payments are made, then you are set for the rest of your life. There is no out-of-pocket payments. So we are physically paying the company to recruit and get leads for us. They're also going to guarantee traffic. Not only is it normal traffic, there's a thing called targeted traffic, and I will get into that in a moment. It is completely self-funding. Like I said, we only ever pay twice. After that, it completely funds itself. Not only does it fund itself to make payments, it also gives you a residual income. Everything is going to be done for you, 100% automated, guaranteed. It will have every imaginable tool included in this price for your success, all easily accessible in one place. There is no copycat or recycled tech. And the best of it all, guys, is it is at the lowest price anywhere on the globe. Pete, can you just mute everyone on mute, please? Okay, so here is a quick look at only 20 of our products and services. We're actually going to have around about 50 by the time we launch, but we're going to have a look at a couple here. Now, what are these products? Okay, these are digital online products. And there's two really important things I want to tell you about here. These are legitimate, viable products. So what do I mean by viable? Viable means they are in high demand right now. Around 4.5 billion people online today, right now, are using one of our products and services that ONPASSIVE, okay, are developing for us. Okay, when I mean by legitimate, I mean we are completely legal. Every single one of our products and services, our business is completely above board. We have been vetted and we have been given the okay. So we're going to have a look here at a couple of these products here in front of you. At any time, you can pop over to onpassive.com, and at your leisure, you can go through any of these. Have a look at the FAQs, and it will give you an in-depth explanation of every single one of these products and services that we have here. Pete, can you mute again, please? And I'll unmute. Okay, so let's have a look at two of these products then. The top left-hand one here is Academy. This is our e-learning center. This is where schools, colleges, business, individuals will all go to upload any of their courses, any of their training modules, anything like that will all be put on Academy. So if you are a college and you are teaching students, you'll be able to put your courses on there, and anybody from around the globe will be able to access them. They'll be able to do the courses. They will get a certificate, not only from the company to say that they have completed it from ONPASSIVE, but also from that college, university or school to say that they have done that course. This can be combined with another one of our products called OConnect. This is our multimedia platform, a bit like Zoom that we're using now, but completely different. It is being revamped. Every single one of our products and services are proprietary. They've been built from the bottom up for ONPASSIVE alone, nobody else. And integrated into that, we have artificial intelligence, so they all learn how they go. OConnect is completely different from Zoom. It will be in 3D formats. You'll have drag and drop capabilities. So for instance, with Zoom at the moment, we're looking at this screen. If I wanted to drag over the top of the screen a chalkboard to be able to do some writings, or if I wanted to drop in a square to have a video or a chat box, all this is available on OConnect. With Zoom, you can't do anything like that at all. But the best and most important thing that's going to revolutionize how it all works with Academy is you can now translate live into 57 different languages with OConnect. So imagine the scale and capability of teaching people around the world. You have one teacher being able to teach multiple people in multiple places in her language that will be automatically translated to 57 different languages across the globe. It's never been done before, and it is completely unheard of. Everything to do with ONPASSIVE is revolutionary. We are going to take the internet by storm. You have the chance right now to get in as a founder and be part of this revolution now. Once we launch to the world, this is coming very shortly. It is going to be this year, 2021. That is it. There is no more founders positions. After that, it is only customers and resellers. And there is tangible reasons to become a reseller, a founder with ONPASSIVE. So let's have a look at some of the names out there at the moment that have products and services that the 4.5 billion people are using. And there's some big names there, guys. Google, Zoom, GoDaddy, ClickFunnels, Shopify, Aweber. They are some massive online players. We at ONPASSIVE will be taking market share from these people. Now you're probably thinking, well, why would I change from these? I like using these, but why would I go to ONPASSIVE? Well, for a start, as a founder, we will be physically paying you to use our products and services as a founder. Now, I can't remember the last time I searched anything on Google and they paid me to do it. I can't remember the last time I had to renew my domain name with GoDaddy that they paid me to do it. With ONPASSIVE, we will be paying you to use our products and services. Not only that, our products that we have are new. They are up to date. They are visually better. They are easier to use. They have digital formats within them. They are easy shareable. And the best of it all is it will make companies and individuals a platform that is easier to use, all in one place under one umbrella. No other company has ever done what we are doing online. Each of these companies have one individual product. ONPASSIVE will have over 50 individual products all under one roof for this one price that you can use as many times as you like. There is no caps on any of it. So we believe that within our first year, we will have 100 million customers. You as a founder will be having these customers automatically hands-free placed under you within a rotator, and you will be earning commissions from those customers buying our products and services. It is revolutionary and it has never been done before. Now, remember I spoke to you about traffic and targeted traffic. Now, this is going to be one of our core products that we have in ONPASSIVE. And one of the things we're going to use is a thing called video marketing. Now, I'm going to talk to you a little bit about traffic and why it is so important online and offline to have traffic. Now, I'm going to use the analogy of what Charles Osong uses, and that is of a restaurant. So we have two identical restaurants. It's the same layout, it's the same menu, same chef, same staffs. The only difference is one is located in a busy shopping area, the other one is located round a back street. Now, which one do you think is going to fare better than the other one? Well, it stands to reason that the one in the busy shopping area is going to fare much better because it's having people pass its door every day. This is traffic. The only way that the one round the back street will fare any better is by advertising to get people to physically go to them to eat their meals. This is traffic, okay? Within the internet, it's called clicks. So what ONPASSIVE is going to do, it is going to market you online for their business. Part of what you get paid, part of what you pay for in ONPASSIVE, they will give you a domain name and they will give you a website. They are going to market you for ONPASSIVE for the products and services of their business. In return, when a person clicks on your link that they are marketing, guess what happens? They sign up, they pay for the product they want, and you get a commission for that. All done for you, hands-free. This is why I said anybody and everybody can join this program. You do not have to know anything because the company are going to do everything for you, 100% automated, hands-free. And one of the ways they're going to do this amount of traffic is by using video marketing. We're going to have high quality broadcastable videos with intelligent formats, easy to use, friendly interface, super easy to share. and we're going to prioritize target audience. Now, what does that mean? You've all seen it, but you probably don't realize what targeted traffic is. I'll give you the example. You go looking online, you go to a search engine or you go to Amazon and you actually go and buy it for a washing machine. Okay, so you search for a washing machine, you buy it or you don't buy it. It's immaterial, it doesn't really matter. But the moment you go onto any social media, what do you see all the way down that right-hand side? Adverts. What are those adverts for? Yep, washing machines. It's almost like they know what you've been doing. This is what artificial intelligence does. They know what you have been looking for. OnPassive will have exactly the same, except for it's super fast, it's super intelligent. Before you've even finished your sentence, they will know what direction you're going in, and they will target you with one of the OnPassive products and services. And if your link is on there, guess what happens, guys? They click on it, and because they're actively looking for one of our products and services, there's a high probability that they will then go on to purchase it, which means more commissions for you. It's revolutionary. It's never been done before. OnPassive is going to change the way that we use the internet and use the products and services. So let's have a little recap where we are so far with this presentation. What is OnPassive going to do for you? It is a fund solution for any cause. This means you can use the money that you generate from OnPassive for anything you like. There is no qualification periods for anything, okay? It will give you immediate payout. If you have money in your wallet, you can withdraw it 24/7, day in, day out. You don't have to wait for a Friday. You don't have to wait for once a month. You don't have to hit certain criteria before you're paid. If the money is there in your wallet, you can take it out anytime you like. Plus, all the top marketing is going to be done for you, automated, completely hands-free. We're also going to guarantee visitors and signups to your web page using breakthrough products for the automation of your financial freedom, plus a lot more. Now, Richard Branson once said, if someone offers you an amazing opportunity, but you're not so sure you can do it, just say yes and then learn how to do it later. Now, the reason we've put this in here now is because the window of opportunity to become a founder is going to close very, very shortly. The day we launch to the world, that's it. No more founders. And I'm going to get into why there is tangible reasons to become a founder rather than waiting before we launch. So what is our model going to do for you? It's going to provide a platform for those with a business that they can become more successful. So if you already have an online business, you can market it through the OnPassive platform. There will be a few criteria. One is it has to be legal, legitimate, and above board. But if it qualifies for that, you can host it on the OnPassive ecosystem and platform. We're also going to have a marketplace there. And at the moment, we have over 800,000 founders that are all eagerly looking for other products and services from other businesses. They will be looking at your products and services within the marketplace. For others, the likes of me and many, many hundreds of thousands of other people who don't have a business, we are going to provide for you a marketing plug and play system that will guarantee your success. And that is because the company are going to do it all for us. They're going to recruit for us, they're going to finish for us, and they're going to place these customers in our own group, okay? And they are going to seek to help obtain your abundance online by using artificial intelligence. So let's have a quick look at this, the old model that you usually see online and why we are so different. Normally, online and offline things are based on competition and conflict. We've all been there, you know. You have the salesman of the week, you have targets you've got to hit before you get any commissions or any bonuses. And all this does is cause a real lot of stress when you're going to work. Nobody likes it. 97% of stuff you see online end up being a scam. We've all been there. They turn into a money pit, normally requires selling. You promise this, you promise that. You pay one more month, you pay another month, and at the end of the day, you end up walking away because you haven't earned any money and you can't afford to stay. Normally requires recruiting. Everybody hates having to go to their friends and family about new business opportunities. Nobody likes it. With ONPASSIVE, you don't have to. Tools are normally obtained separately. There's never any guarantees. Marketers are pitted against each other. And the worst of it all is, guys, is the compensation plan is normally based on your own efforts. With ONPASSIVE, everything is based on a mutual benefit. The more that I help you, the more you succeed, the more I succeed, but most importantly, the more the company succeed. And the more exposure the company gets, guess what happens? The bigger it becomes, the more customers come in, the more commissions we all get. So it is mutually benefit for all of us to work together for the greater good and for ourselves at the same time. It is a real business. I showed you the offices in Hyderabad and in Orlando, Florida. I've told you we are completely legitimate and above board. We have real products that are in demand right now to the tune of 4.5 billion people using a similar product and service right now online. We have real people that have not only designed these products and services, but also behind our support staff. In the future, we will have real-time support staff that you'll be able to speak to in your own language and country. It is completely self-funding. Once you have paid these two out-of-pocket amounts, the rest of it comes out of your commissions. We will be paying you to use the products and services of ONPASSIVE as a founder. All the marketing is done for you, so you don't have to sell anything. No recruiting, because the company are going to do it all for you. You will have every tool needed for your success included in this price. And the best of it all, guys, is it comes at a lowest price guaranteed on the internet anywhere. And it also comes with a 30-day money back guarantee. So you can come on in, have a look. If you don't like what you see, you just get hold of support, ask for a refund, they give you your money, we part ways, and that's it. No hard feelings, and you're good to go. You can also pay with a Visa or MasterCard, so you're covered by the Visa and MasterCard guarantee anyway. So it is a win-win situation. Marketers only compete against themselves for whatever that desired financial level is. And the best of it all, it comes with a revolutionary breakthrough compensation plan that is rivaled by none, that you will find out about when you join. Now, Ashman Farrow once said, everybody in the near future will use something from ONPASSIVE, whether they come for the tools, the money, the benefits, connections, or communications, they will have a reason to come to ONPASSIVE. 4.5 billion people right now have a reason to use one of our products and services. Guys, we all have residual bills, so why not make a residual income for yourself to pay for those residual bills? So how are we going to do it all? We're going to do it by using artificial intelligence. It is changing the digital world right now. We are on target. We are revolutionary. Every single one of our products and services has artificial intelligence woven into its core. This means that each one of our products can be used individually or collectively with another one of our products and services. No other company has ever come close to doing what we are doing right now. No company. The only company that springs to mind that has ever done something similar was 25 years ago. Now, if you cast your mind back that far, remember Lotus 123, remember Excel spreadsheets, remember Word documents, remember Word Perfect. Along came a company that brought these together into one place and called it Microsoft Office. Look at how big Microsoft are now, all because of bringing those products and services into one place for one price, and people could use each of those individually in one place. We are bringing over 50 products and services in one place under one roof for one price. Now, I don't know about you, but if I had the chance, knowing what Microsoft are now, to be a founder and partner in Microsoft, I would have jumped at the chance. You have the ability and chance right now to make a $97 decision to join us as a founder and partner of OnPassive. We are going to internet massive mega company. You have a chance to join us now on this journey. So let's recap then. What is OnPassive going to do for you? It is effortlessly going to build your team and grow your business by providing unlimited rotators that change daily, fresh websites and destination web pages, automatically sending traffic to your site. They're going to seamlessly review them, convert them, and join these customers under you. And all of this is done by using artificial intelligence. Now, let's have a look at the growth of OnPassive over the 3 years since July of 2018. It's been nothing short of phenomenal. Way back in July when we started up to January of 2019, we had got 10,000 founders. Let's leapfrog forward now 1 whole year to 2020 in January, 56,000 founders. So 46,000 founders came in that 1 year. Let's go forward 6 months then to the June, 90,000. So what we did in a year, we've just done in 6 months. Let's go forward 3 months to the September. What we did in 6 months, we've just done in 3 months. Then we hit September and things started going completely crazy of last year. We've been bringing in between 2,000 and 3,000 people a day as founders into OnPassive, and we now stand at 803,000 founders. It is unprecedented. No company has ever launched to the world this amount of founders ever on the internet. We are going to be a mega giant of a company. You have the chance to join us on this journey now for the sake of a $97 decision that comes with a 30-day mega money back guarantee. We sincerely hope that you do join us. But before I finish, here is a picture of a unicorn on the left-hand side here. This depicts what a unicorn company is. Now, a unicorn company is a company that has a gross turnover of $1 billion. Now, there's plenty of them out there right now. Apple, Microsoft, Facebook, Disney are, Cisco's WebEx, they're all multi-billion-dollar companies. Tesla are as well. We are going to be a unicorn company, not only in our first year, and no company has ever done that before, but within our first month of launching to the world. And that is because of our foundership, and that is because of the amount of customers that will be using our products and services. So what exactly are you going to get for this founder's position? You will get exclusive access to our founders only website. Within that, you will have links available for you that will be bespoke just for you with your name on it. You can share to family and friends if you wish to. Remember, you don't have to because it's 100% automated. And you will also have access to our community where you can chat with other like-minded founders. You'll have access to past webinars and founders only chats. There's also a leadership council. There's also all sorts of other things available there for you to help you on your journey with OnPassive. You'll also have early access to be able to use the products and services of OnPassive before they are launched to the world. More importantly, you will get priority positioning within the company payment system. This is separate to your own endeavors. This is a completely separate stream of income as a founder that you will get from the company. You'll also become a member of the inner circle where we'll beta test the products and services, be able to brainstorm and give ideas back about them in a round table type of way, plus a lot more. So let's recap exactly what OnPassive is going to do for you. It is automatically going to advertise, market, get leads, signups. They are going to recruit these people and they're going to put them underneath your team as customers. And this is for yourself or any other legitimate business opportunity. Everything is going to be done automated for you, all under our one roof in our massive online platform that we call OnPassive. We sincerely hope that you join us on this journey, but I'm just going to leave you now with a couple of things to think about before I finish. Amazon, which is the largest internet company right now, and Jeff Bezos, he's just gone into space and back. Now, the arrogance of this man, when he landed, he said, I'd like to thank my customers and my employees for making the money, for allowing me to do this. He is the richest man on the planet because he wants to keep all that money for himself. Our CEO and founder, Ash Mufareh, has got a heart for humanity. He put this business together so that we can all become wealthy online. He wants us to succeed. But did you know that in the 18 years that Amazon has been around, Amazon has produced more than 40,000 millionaires through that time. And Jeff Bezos didn't want to give any of that money away. Just imagine where you as a founder will be in ONPASSIVE. I would not be surprised if 1 million millionaires are not produced from ONPASSIVE. You have the chance now for a $97 decision to become one of those founders and join us on this journey. The last thing I'm going to leave you with is this. The decisions you make today will have an impact on you, your family, and your friends in 2 years' time. We are talking about an opportunity for the sake of $97 that will impact you, them, and people around you in 2 years' time. Have a good look at this opportunity. Get back in contact with the person who has invited you here today and ask any questions you want, please, either in the chat or raise your hand, and the rest of the team here on the panel will go through any of your questions. Thanks very much, and back over to you, Pete.
Okay. Obviously this was a recording done by Redfern a few weeks back. The actual number for the founders at the moment is running at 800,018. So there's obviously been a big increase since in founders since we've had this recording done. I'm just going to pass it back to Neil, and if anybody's got any questions, please ask away. And Neil, you're there.
Hi, Pete. Yeah, thanks. I was just exactly going to make that point about the founders. In fact, as we're on this webinar, it'll probably click over to 819,000, which is incredible. I think 10th of July, which we need to add on to that slide. I think we had something in the region of just over 70,000 just in that 1 month. So it gives new people a bit of an idea, and any guess that there's between 2,000 and 2,500 a day still coming in. And if you're thinking, well, this has been going now for nearly 3 years, is it too late? Have I missed the boat? Absolutely not. There's never a bad time to join this business, right up until the end of pre-launch. And in fact, whilst many of us have been in for some time now, maybe 2.5, 3 years, the actual fact is more than half of the founders joined since the turn of the year. So that gives you an idea about the level of momentum and the interest that's going on at the moment. So yeah, it's a very simple business. I know there's a lot of information there to take in. The good thing is that this webinar has been recorded, so you can watch it back again and again at your own leisure, so that you make the right decision for you. That's the main thing. But it is a simple business. It is like nothing else that you've done before. And if you'd have had half the tools that are available in ONPASSIVE to help you build some of your previous projects, you may have actually been a little bit more successful in the past. And there's nothing better, is there, than it doesn't matter when you join, how old you are, what your skill set is. This business, this company is going to build the business and build your customer base for you in the same way for everyone, because at the end of the day, that's what you're paying them to do. As business costs go, I mean, the monthly subscription isn't set yet. As Red said, we're expecting it to be around maybe the $250 a month mark, which is not much different to £200 over here in the UK. Not a massive amount when it comes to business costs. It won't take much to break even and get into the black, which we're expecting people to do, certainly for month 2, because we talk about covering the costs from month 2 onwards. So your monthly subscriptions are coming out of your commissions. So it's exciting times. It's exciting for people who, it doesn't matter where you're based around the world. It's a global business. A lot of projects that I've been involved with donkeys years ago were very much local and regional. It was speaking to people, it was speaking to people in the village. Everything was done on that sort of level. The world is changing now. It's global. It's great that you can build this business and operate it no matter where you are. Red's on a narrowboat. He can operate it there. We can operate it at home. You can go on holiday. You can live in different parts of the world. People talk about the laptop lifestyle. It's definitely there for people. So I'm just looking at questions in the chat, and I don't think there is any. We've got Darren Brown just making a little bit of an update there about the number of founders, which we've just covered. Anybody like to add anything at the minute? Have you got anything to say, Peter, or should we invite a few people on to say something?
If anybody wants to ask any questions, please unmute yourself and just ask. Let us know who you are, or raise your hand, and I can obviously see you. I've got Colin there, who's got his hand raised. Colin, if you'd like to unmute yourself and ask your question. So you got your hand raised there.
All right. Okay. My name is Colin Ahusho. I'm calling from Nigeria. I don't know if you can hear me.
Yeah, we can hear you. Go ask your question away. Yeah.
Okay, my question is, I was introduced to it, and he did not give me the exact launch date. So what's the launch date that, or the pre-launch date?
Right. Okay, Andy, you want to answer that?
Collins, we are in pre-launch at the moment. There are several things going on in the background, and if you've got any background in IT, you'll know that the work involved with any software program is quite substantial. But one of our leadership council guys, Charles Asong, spoke about the numbers of lines of code required for one program, and it's over 1 million. If you left it to one person, it would take 200 odd years or 123 years or something stupid like that. So we're in pre-launch. The products, several of the products are ready to go. We are moving the Go founders into the ONPASSIVE website at the moment. Our CEO, unfortunately, has been a little bit ill lately. He's had COVID. We're expecting to go into soft launch over the course of the next 3 or 4 weeks. Once we go into soft launch, it's no more than 90 days until we launch to the world. And in that period of soft launch, we will get to, as founders, we will get to play with the products that are there. As Neil mentioned earlier, there are 800,000 of us at the moment, and Red mentioned in the presentation that there are expected to be over 100 million customers in the first year. That means we're less than 1%. But there's no delay to the products. It's simply they want to get it right. If you look at Microsoft, for instance, Microsoft shoved out Windows 10 and shoved out Windows 11 and what have you. And every so often they send an update because there are so many bugs in the system because they didn't do it right to begin with. But we've got no choice because at the end of the day, they've been the old system. So you've got to go with that new system. You haven't got a choice. What Ash is trying to do is to make sure that it is absolutely perfect to hit the market with the relevant products that we have at the right time that work perfectly. Hope that helps.
Okay, Colin, I hope that's
Yes,
answered the
it
question.
actually
Then.
helped.
Yeah. Good.
Yeah, it answered my question. Thank you.
Okay, that's great. Thank you. We have another one raised. Christopher Greenway, if you'd like to unmute yourself and ask your question, please.
Hi, I'm actually his wife. Sorry.
Oh, hi. Okay, how you doing?
Not too bad. Obviously in the beginning you said it was just 2 one-off payments of the 97 and the 250, was it?
That's right, yes.
But then you've gone on to say that £250 a month commission out of what you earn. So if you don't earn anything, do you then have to find the £250 to pay each month?
Let me explain some figures to you. As I said, we are expecting 100 million customers in the first year, but let's just be totally and utterly conservative here. So to give you an idea, if you don't get your 3 in the first month, I'll eat my hat. But let's say, for argument's sake, it takes 3 months. Okay, and each time they do a rotation, the company add 3 customers to your team or your group or your customer base, whatever you want to call it. So it goes you plus your 3, that's 4. Then 4 times 3 is 12, plus your 4, 16, 16 times 3, 48, plus your 16, 64, and so on. At the end of the first year, after 4 rotations, you'd have 256 in your group. That 256 would produce you an income, a total guess here, but at the end of the day, a very conservative one, let's say $2,000 a month. Ash has already made it clear that in the when you get your 3, it becomes free. In other words, if it's $250 a month for your monthly contribution, then the first 3 customers that come on board are going to give you $85 each. Yeah, leaving you a small profit at the end of the day. Okay, now if, for argument's sake, you actually said, all right, well, I could share this like I've been shared it today, and you come along to the presentation. So I share the link with other people. I'm not a recruiter and I'm not technically minded. But if you had you and 9 others when we went to launch, that means you got 10 times your 3 plus your 10, 40. And at the end of the year, you'd have 2,560 people in your team. And that means instead of 2,000 a month, it'd be 20,000 a month. Okay, so yes, if worst case scenario, it takes you 2 months to get 3. I very much doubt that's likely to be the case, because you're going to have a massive influx of customers in the first few weeks alone. They did a test a year ago to see how long it would take them to get 1 million opt-ins. That's people putting their telephone number, name, and email address in. It took them 4 days, and that was without using the artificial intelligence. So with using the artificial intelligence, it might take 12 hours, 5 hours. I don't know. I'm hazarding a guess, but 4 days without the artificial intelligence, that's pretty good going.
Okay. So you're basically, in a way, guaranteeing that you're not going to need to pay that money because you're going to have enough customers to, I can't think of the word, sorry, fund it.
Yeah, I mean, once you've got 3, it's free. So you have 2 wallets. One is called a virtual wallet and one is called an O wallet. The virtual wallet basically fills up with the commission coming in, or the sales from the customers coming on board that will form your group, and that forms into the virtual wallet. Once that's got your 250 in your monthly, it then spills over into your O wallet, and that money in the O wallet you can withdraw at any point. Your monthly's then covered. But let's say worst case scenario, it takes 3 months, so it's 250 times 3, $750, and at the end of the year you've still got 256 customers earning you 2,000 a month. As a conservative figure, it's still a bloody good business opportunity. But I think you'll find,
like I say, I just wanted to know that if, like say, it takes a month or 2
Can I just add to that as well? Obviously, Ash has already said nobody will be left behind. So if you pay your first month's subscription, which everybody's got to do as a customer as we launch, obviously the next month, if you haven't obviously gained the customer base, like get you 3 and it's free, you can put your account can be put on a pause, so you never lose your account. So if you don't pay that month, it just means you're not going to get any funds, and you won't be able to draw any funds. And what'll happen is over that next month, if 3 customers come in, and then obviously then your business will be, your position will be obviously put to work again. But it's just obviously, as I said, Ash has already said you won't be left behind. Is that right, Andy? If you want to.
Yeah, just to reassure Christopher Greenway, as a co-founder, you only pay twice. First, to pay your $97 plus $5 102, and the second time when we go public, you pay about $250. That is it for life. Don't worry about about next payment. The company will cater for that. So there's nothing to worry about. And like Andy and Peters, really said, for me personally, this is my own belief. I can guarantee that within the first 2 months, you will surely, break even. Because when you look at the products, these are game changer. These are viable products that people are using right now as I speak. I'm even one of the customers of one of the products that people are using now. And look at several millions of people that will be coming to this company because everything is integrated together. That has never been done before in the history of online and offline business. So you are in a safe place. So don't worry about, maybe this is not auto ship where company asks you to pay this month, pay every month. No. You are rest assured that just 2 payments and that is it for life. Thank you.
I hope that answers your question. Is that okay?
Yeah, that's brilliant. Thank you.
Okay. Anybody else got any questions? If you want to raise your hand or come on by all means and unmute yourself and ask away.
Stunned to silence again then, Peter.
It was really good, that presentation. Well, that was a recording.
Peter, can I say something just for the sake of our new guest? I just want to encourage, all the guests on this things. A company that is legitimate and they have viable products. What do I mean by viable products? Products that people are using now. The market is already there. 4.7 billion people going online every day, making, buying things, buying stuff, and, companies are making billions every week. All these giants. ONPASSIVE has built these viable products together, integrated them together, and you are thinking that we will not have enough customer. Ladies and gentlemen, I want you to get this into your mindset. We are going to take the internet by storm. It is going to be internet earthquake because this thing has never been done before. Over 50 products integrated together, and you are paying one ridiculous price of about $250. No company on the planet, no company on the planet will resist ONPASSIVE. That is why I'm congratulating every member, every co-founder around the whole world, not just the UK alone. They are potential billionaires, not millionaire, potential billionaire. Because when you look at the kind of money that these companies are making, that is number one reason why I joined ONPASSIVE. Number two, you don't have to pay auto ship. Auto ship is, paying to a company every month, taking out from your pocket, paying them. And in most cases, the people don't make money in those companies. Maybe you make money for the few months and later, you run out of pockets. So people, leave those companies and gonna join another program, another program. So we are not auto ship company. You only pay twice. Go become a co-founder with $97. And when we launch to the public, pay $250. That is it for life. You are not going to pay anything from your pocket. Number 3, the reason why I joined ONPASSIVE. This company caters for the 97% of the people that failed online. Who are the 97%? People that cannot recruit, people that cannot sell, people that don't know how to do anything online, regardless of your know-how, regardless of your level, regardless of your knowledge. You are going to succeed in ONPASSIVE. Once you are in, you win. That is number 3, because some people know how to talk. Some people know how to convince. Some people know how to sell. Some people have got a lot of people, in their email list. This is not about that. Whether you know people or you don't know anybody, you will succeed. The only thing required is pay your $97, pay your activation package of about $250, and that is it. That is number 3 reason why I joined ONPASSIVE. And number 4, which I've earlier mentioned, you don't have to recruit. Everything is automated with the help of artificial intelligence. When you look at the whole world now, the whole world is going virtual. Virtual, ladies and gentlemen. You want to order anything, you want to eat now, people can even order it online. You want to buy anything, bed, everything, you order it online. That is the kind of company we have now. Imagine you have this kind of opportunity when Facebook was about to launch, 2003. Imagine you have this kind of opportunity when Microsoft, Apple were about to launch. Even Alibaba offered people $1,000 to become co-founder. So many people rejected it. They said it's a scam. And today they are rejecting it. And all the founders that joined Alibaba, they are multi-billionaires. As I speak, you can go and confirm what I just said. They are all multi-billionaires. So this is an opportunity for everybody out there that if you can see it, you can achieve it. Just believe it, that you are going to make it in this company. And lastly, this is a company, that is ready to help you make a lot of money, Imagine you have enough money, not just to help yourself or your family alone. What about others? You become a channel of blessing to bless others, to bless your community, to bless everybody around you because you have it. If you don't have it, you can't do nothing. So this is an opportunity for us. People are dying of hunger. People don't have a place to live. People are, roaming about the street, no work. Imagine you can have an hospital in your village, a clinic where people can get, treatment. Imagine you can provide a portable water in your community where people can drink portable, clean water. Imagine you can provide, sponsor people, give them scholarship. This is what this company is all about. And that is why when I first listened to Ash Mufara, his vision, his dream caught my attention. There is no way I could resist it. So ladies and gentlemen, I just encourage you, don't miss this opportunity, because when we launch to the public, that is the end. No founders will be allowed. You cannot be a co-founder in Facebook. You cannot be a co-founder in Amazon. You cannot be a co-founder in Microsoft or Apple or Alibaba. It's gone forever. So this is an opportunity for us. Even if it is just one co-founder alone that you can afford, just do it. It will go a long way. God bless you. Thank you.
Cheers, Chris. I think Chris O'Peara is looking to speak there. His microphone's off.
Chris. Chris O'Peara. If you wanted to ask a question, please unmute yourself and ask your question.
No, sorry, I must have hit the hands up by mistake. You've answered.
That's okay, no problem. That's okay.
Yes, I think it's
Owen
Paddy,
Lewis?
Chris O'Peara, isn't it?
Yeah, it's Chris O'Peara, not Chris. It's not Green, is it? The full name's not coming up on my screen.
It's Green away.
We have Edwin Lewis, he raised his hand.
Yeah.
Yes. Hello. Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you. Yeah, ask away.
Yes. No, I just want to use this great opportunity to thank Brother Victor Ogumolade for bringing me into this business, because it's a great business. I've checked it, I've Googled it. I think this is where our life lies in. If you know what I mean. When you think about Microsoft, you think about other great giants. They started from somewhere, and look at where they are today. It takes courage to build, you know. So I want to start with this company, you know, and be blessed with this company. You know, I appreciate Brother Victor so much, you know, and I want to use this opportunity in this platform to thank him so much for everything. Yeah. Thank you, everyone, and have a great evening.
Thank
you.
Okay. Any more? Patrick, would you like to say any words? Patrick McGuigan, one of the Irish and English leaders.
Yeah, I was just on. Frank School has his microphone off. Does he have a question there?
He hasn't risen his hand.
He hasn't. His microphone's. Yeah, I would just like to say, just say, folks, that everything that was said here tonight, you know what I mean? It's a lot to take on. If you get into it, you'll start to learn more as you're on it. Because there's a lot of things that we can't discuss with non-founders, you know what I mean? It's proprietary information and we can't discuss it on Zoom. But once you get on, it'll amaze you the amount of information that's here, and the things you'll learn is just second to none, you know what I mean? There's a lot of money to be made at this, and I mean a lot of money. That's what we're all here for at the end of the day, you know what I mean? You'll fill your tank and you'll be fit to help your family, your friends. Even if they don't get on board, that's fine. But they will get on board after we launch. But unfortunately, you'll be the founder, they'll not. But they can still come on board. But you can help so many people, but including yourself. And that's the main thing. You know, this is going to change lives this year. This has never been done before. It's unique in every aspect of its design, and it's amazing. So I would encourage you all to come on and have a look at it. And remember, it's a 30-day money-back guarantee. You have nothing to lose, but everything to gain. So have a look at this here. Ask questions. We're always here to answer any questions you have, night or day. We don't sleep a lot, as you'll find out. So any questions you have, tear away and ask us, or any of the members of any of the founders of ONPASSIVE. They're only too happy to help you and get into this. Don't miss this opportunity, believe me. Cheers, Peter. Thank you.
Okay. Has anybody got any more questions? We could finish it there. I'm just going to pass it back to Neil. Do you want to close it off, Neil?
Darren, if you want to unmute and ask your question.
Oh, sorry.
We go.
Yeah,
it's all right.
Darren?
Yeah, it was just when Patrick was on about the amount of money or potential money we could earn. I just want to share with people what I intend to do with my money. In my village, our school's over 200-year-old, so I intend to build a brand new primary school and a brand new doctor's surgery. And we are talking about those levels of money and income because we are a global company with unlimited usage, with products that everybody is currently using, and having them under one umbrella for a low monthly price, people are going to be flying in. So any founders that are out there that are on the fence, it's a no-brainer. Help your community, help your families. And through the All Blessed platform, I'm going to be helping so many charities out there to give people drinking water, shoes, and helping the less fortunate. So yeah, I just wanted to share that a little bit with everybody before we wrapped it up.
Thank you, Darren. Going on what Darren is saying, obviously what we've covered tonight is only a snippet of what Passive is going to offer. And what I would suggest you do, if you've obviously been invited along to look at this business, check it out properly, get yourself educated on it, go to the right people, get back to the person who invited you, and they'll give you and obviously point you in the right direction. I'm going to pass it back to Neil. Do you want to close it off, Neil? Unless anybody else wants to ask a question.
Yeah, no, it's it's a fantastic opportunity, and on the back of that, Peter, I mean, anybody that was on Marty's live earlier on said that, and we've said it before on here, it's a little bit like an iceberg, really, because we can only see and feel 10% of what's going on. It's the 80-90% underneath the water that's exciting, really. And not to be underestimated, going back to Chris Greenaway's original question there, getting customers, don't matter what business you're in, direct sales, going out and getting your own customers is not easy. And I think the traffic and the automated system part of this business at times is overlooked and underestimated. So yeah, we can help a lot of people. It doesn't end after launch. Yes, you can't join as a founder, but you can join as a reseller, like Darren and Paddy said. And there's still plenty to be made. And the OBLES will be one of the most popular products, I would think, especially as people will find out very, very quickly that all of the money that they donate to their chosen cause or chosen charity will go to that company, because there'll be no fees. We could talk all night about various different aspects of the products, but you know, it's a phenomenal animal that's been built here. So yes, lots of webinars. If you want to get back to anybody that invited you to this, we're here every Wednesday at 7 p.m. UK time, which is 2 p.m. Eastern time overseas. And obviously, if there are any major changes in terms of founders webinars, founders meetings that occur later on in the week, obviously we'll let you know as soon as possible. Any guests here, if you're keen to maybe tap into what is said and what is discussed at founders webinars, then you have plenty of time to join quickly before the end of the week. Usually we have them Thursdays or Fridays if they're on, depending on Ash's schedule. So yes, unless there's any last minute questions, I don't think there is, Peter.
I'm just looking. Just want to say, once a recording of this, obviously this webinar, please email me. Don't put the email in the box, because as soon as I shut this down, I won't be able to get in and get your emails out. So there's my emails. I've just put it in there now. If you want to copy it and paste it, and then I'll send and I will forward you a copy of this webinar. Okay, I think that's it. Anybody else got anything else to say? I think that's it.
It doesn't show, Peter, your email.
Oh, I'll just put it in there. It should show.
Hasn't come up yet.
Okay, hang on.
Is it the 111?
No, I don't know what that one is, to be honest.
Okie dokie.
That's from that lady Elm.
Yeah, elm11@gmail.com.
Yeah.
You go rogers.peter6@sky.com.
It's just come up there.
Yeah, I got that one now.
Okay.
I'd like to say something if it's okay. Yeah, I'm kind of new with you guys.
Hello, Robert.
I'm sitting here with Harry. Brett Schneider right here is a good friend of mine. Got me onto the ONPASSIVE. I just want to say it is a phenomenal company here. I'm learning more things every day. I've been shy. I'm sorry about that. I got my UK hat on because that's part of my both my granddaddies are from UK, so inheritance. I gotta go along with it. And one of these days, I want to get over there anyway and see all my family, the Fullers, the Oakses, and see what's going on over there. Never been there, so I'm gonna make a get over there real quick.
And we'll see you too.
Yeah, here.
You're obviously welcome here, and we want to obviously meet all the founders anyway, and we'll be traveling the world and meeting the founders. Anyway, so. Okay, I'm gonna end the webinar now, end the recording. It's gone over the hour, so thank you for joining us. As I already said, if you've been invited by somebody, please get back to the person who invited you and they'll give you more information. If you need the recording, please email me and I'll get it sent to you later tonight. And thank you for joining us. We're here every Wednesday, 7 p.m. as well. So, you know, next time, bring some people with you. We're here to help your team. Thanks, everybody. Thanks for joining us.
Thank you. Bye.
Thanks. Bye.
Bye, everyone.